But really, at the end of the day, it's trading psychology. It matters more if you can follow your rules for your entries and your exits. If you can be rigid in the plan and flexible in the results, flexible in the outcome. Because we don't know where this is going to end up. On every trade, we have no idea. We know that if we're losing, we're going to cut it very quickly. But if we're winning, we're going to let that run as far as it can.
This is the How to Trade Stocks and Options podcast, brought to you by 10MinuteStockTrader.com, where we cover finance, stocks, options, entrepreneurship, education, and money. And here's your host, voted one of the top 100 people in finance, Christopher Ewell. Are you looking to take the guesswork out of trading? Well, you need to get the Secret Investing book. It's the underground playbook that 10-minute stock traders are using to take the guesswork out of trading every single day. You can get your free copy over at secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com. Be sure to like, subscribe, and watch all of our past episodes over at sharevision.com.
Good afternoon, traders. How are you all doing today? Hey, if you're here, let me know by saying hi. Currently, it shows 0 people are watching on the stream, but I know that's not the case. So do me a favor, say hi. I don't know that you're here until you say hi. Otherwise, I'd be totally saying, hey, how you doing? Good to see everybody. Speaking of, hey, how you doing? Good to see everybody. Dropping a link in the trading room right now. Making sure you guys are in the Discord right now. Making sure you guys don't forget to come today. All right. So, we got some comments here. Very cool. Brian's here. He's present. Donna, Tyler, Victor. Yeah, I have no idea if you guys are here until you say hi, so thanks for doing that. Okay, very, very cool. I don't know about you guys, but I saw the futures were up this morning. Oh man, I missed a great entry too. Damn it. I hope you guys took the entry because I was in meetings and it totally slipped my mind. And then the next thing I look, it was right around, what time was that? It was about 1 o'clock my time. So it was right about here where I saw it. Damn. You ever have one of those moments where you're like, I should have had that trade? That's what I'm having right now, because that was a perfect setup. Didn't take the entry, but wow, what a move. I know. In fact, when did I say that? I said that specifically at 1:17 p.m. I said I missed the move. I didn't have a chance. It was this candle. This big red candle right here. Damn. That's how trading goes sometimes, as you guys know. Now I was in meetings, and like the first time I looked up, I was like, we hit our reset. We have a new entry. Yeah, that's how trading goes sometimes. Tyler, flipped down and reversed it. Tell you, Brian, join the club. I broke my rules, and I'm paying for it. Hey, do you guys remember what I said yesterday? I think I said, watch this reverse. I can't call things like that. I can't say, this will always happen in a reversal. Can't say that. But when a big move up happens like that, a big move down wouldn't have surprised me in short order. So, okay, now that I know everybody's here, let's do, because I didn't take any day trades today. Oh no, did my camera die? Okay, I'm back in business. Didn't take any day trades today. The market got smooshed. And as you guys know, we've been in cash for the last week or so because the moving averages were not crossed in our favor. In fact, let me quit jacking my jaw. Let's move into our market analysis, and we'll talk about the strategy as to why we didn't do anything originally and why we might be doing something today. All right, so computer's running slow. Come on. I'm trying to open it, and it's like dead. Brian says, you're not supposed to day trade during meetings. Classic. Why can I not open this? Hang on. PowerPoint is clearly acting up right now. Brian, you're exactly, perfectly, unequivocally 100% right. There it freaking finally goes. And the reason you don't day trade or anything like that, like think of day trading and meetings the same as going on vacation and swing trading. If you can't manage your position, if you can't give that position attention, you're really asking for trouble. So wasn't in anything. First time I looked up, missed it. But join the club, as Brian would say. Welcome to the 10-minute trading room. This is how to trade only 10 minutes a day and exactly how to take the guesswork out of trading. And with our strategy, we've been very cautious the last couple of weeks. As Mark would say, wait for proper setups as long as it takes. Now, we have been waiting because price was over the 50-day, but we need to see the 10 under the 20 with price under the 50. So let's take a look. Back out of there. 10's the blue line, 20's the black line, 50's the red line. As you can see, that is now and has been bearish. We finally got the cross back down on price, so that looks really sharp. Next, MMFI. Remember I said maybe a week or so ago, we had these big moves above and then below MMFI. What this tells me is that a lot of stocks are right at their 50-day right now. Like SPY was just above and below, and now we're seeing the market being above and below, the percent of the market being above or below their own 50-day. That means a lot of stocks are hovering right on their 50-day as well. That's what that means. Then FinClub came through with a red day today. Maria, good afternoon. So what that tells me is today is an offensive day going short. Now, I mentioned this a couple days ago. I have been working on a new spread. Now let's see if we can put one on today. I'm going to have to build it up, which is going to take me a little bit of time. Dude. All right, listen. So TrendSpider, in fact, I'll show you Tyler on that. TrendSpider has a thing where TrendSpider now has a thing where it will actually do that. It will send actual scripts, alerts, and bots, create a trading bot. This is a fact. However, the lowest time frame at the moment is 15 minutes, and I built everything and backtested everything on the 12-minute. Could I adjust it to the 15? Yes, but it may take a few weeks to make that happen. So what's cool about this is it'll do a webhook, and if you have a broker that you can tie into webhooks, you can legit do what you just described. So yeah, Tyler, that is definitely the future. I don't know when, but that is definitely the future, and I'm very excited about that. So I don't miss things like this. All right, cool. So let's do this. Back to the strategy here. Oh, I didn't show you guys the new spread I've been working on. So this is a great website called optionstrat.com. This is not looking like I wanted. Hang on. Let me try a different one. Optionstrat.com. And you can... I broke it. I broke it. Okay, let's start over. Let's go to build, call broken wing. Now, this is going short and the indexes, SPY and Qs. Going with the very closest to expiration for the broken wing butterfly, putting the... Hang on, let me look at SPY real quick. Putting the beginning of the broken wing butterfly on the very closest expiration, so we'll do it the 16th. Yeah, that's looking more like it should. And at the money, so it'll look something like a $5 wide. So $395, $396, $400. And you can't visually see what that looks like on my broker platform. You may in another one. So that's what this trade would look like. The current price of SPY is $394.65. So it's this dotted line here. And so this is a broken wing butterfly. If you want to learn more about broken wing butterflies, you can go to your secret investing book and go to page 86 for the bullish version and page me find it real quick. $86 for the bullish version, and page 124 for the bearish version, which is what we're looking at right here. So this on the screen looks very similar to what's on page 124. Now, this is a great trade. I love these trades. But I've been working really hard as far as finding a way to incorporate these, plus incorporate a long put, in this case, a long option, to continue to have the unlimited profitability that comes with the long option. So what I figured out was, and this is really crazy, this surprised me most of everything. So if I add a long put, buy put, but I change that put to be what's approximately 21 days out. October 3rd. If I change that long put to be on October 3rd, that's what this trade looks like. So check this out. I can put it at deep in the money, like we like to do. So let's say I put it at 385, just for example. Oh, no, that was a call. Sorry. Undo. Let's say I put it at 405. There we go. That's better. Let's say I put it at 405. My break-even point on this spread is 396.61. 396.61. 396.61. So that is above the current price. The break-even on this spread is above the current price. And it has unlimited profitability if price goes down. And if price goes up, it actually will make a little bit extra money. If price goes nowhere, it'll make, on one lots here, 77, 75. If it goes the other way, it could go up to 98. But my break-even point is 396.61, so about $2 above the current price. But here's the crazy part that really surprised me. Let's say I took my 405, which is my deep in the money option. 396.61 is my break-even point. I can move this nearly anywhere, and that break-even point, the one in blue, if you can see that, my break-even point changes by like 1 to 2 pennies. And I was like, wait a minute. So you're telling me that I can get a high probability trade like this, throw in a long put as well, and it doesn't really even matter which strike I put it on. My break-even point will be about the same. The reason I bring that up is because that could save you from $15 each to $9 each. Or even less, right? Even less. You can even go out of the money. Out of the money starts to change a little bit, but in the money stays roughly the same. And I was just like, okay, I may be onto something. So where I figured was the best spot is putting 395, 396, 400 on the spread. Okay, 395, 396, 400 on the spread. And then using the same 400 for the long option. So moving this one to 400. Done. Now, you can add additional units to either the put, additional units to the call, broken wing butterfly, whatever the case. I'm only looking at 1 units here, 1 lots here. But if you want to do 2 times these, you totally could. And that would change the dynamic of it. Your break-even point is moved like 40 cents, so it's not really changed. But you could make more if the price goes back up. So I've been working on this. I'm super stoked about it. In fact, I want to try and put one on today in whatever we trade. So bear with me a couple extra minutes because I need to build this out. I need to build out the spread so I can visually see that I'm doing it correctly. I'm pretty stoked. I think it's going to be cool. One other thing is I did not get a chance to download the top stock list and update that real quick. So I'm going to do it right now real quick. Right quick, and then we're going to run the chart scanner. So what do you guys think of that spread? Have you seen it before? Top stock list. I'm curious to hear your thoughts because this, I think, blends both worlds. The best of both worlds because it allows you to have a high probability setup. High probability means that it can actually go the opposite direction and you still make money. It's not unlimited the other direction. But if you're wrong and it goes the other way, which we've been, everybody's wrong, the probability of profit is higher than just 50-50. Plus, you can make more money. Plus, if you lose, in theory, you should be losing less. So you're making more money on the trade. You're losing less money if you're wrong. And it has a high probability outcome. I'm pretty stoked about this. The only thing that I don't have completely nailed down are the rules. I have a pretty decent amount of potential rules I've been working on. But yeah, I'm stoked about this. I think it's going to be cool. Isaac says it's all new to me, but it sounds pretty great. It does sound pretty cool. Thanks, Isaac. All right, so let's run our scanner. AI chart, bearish power scanner. Now, we had done broken wing butterflies in the past. We just haven't had the opportunity for setups to run these. But it's taking this and then adding in the... Here, I'll draw what it looks like. It's taking the broken wing butterfly and then adding a long put so it looks like this. So, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. All right, running the scanner, see what pulls. Oh, we got over 100, which means I maxed out my plan here. That's cool. Okay, now we're going to download these by doing clone watch list. I'm going to go to my scanning help file. I'm going to paste these in. And then this could be a busy day, but I want to focus on one thing at a time. That's what I tell my kids, one thing at a time. We're going to take it and put it in the relative strength scanner, paste values only. Now, as we've seen in the past, on a big, ugly market day, like right now, SPY is down 4.3%. What can happen on days like this is because SPY, the denominator in this case, is getting wrecked so hard, it's making all the other stocks that are also getting wrecked look better. We've got a few. So let's take a look at it here. So I'm going to copy this. I'm going to go to Trend Spider, and I'm going to paste it in my master list. Edit. Go back to the relative strength scanner. Select all. And then go to this next group. Edit. Paste special values. Make it bigger so you guys can see. Okay, only 2 in this group. Inlock and Pepsi. The Pepsi World Headquarters is just up the street from me. And then lastly, this last group here. Edit. Special values. Yeah, SPY is getting wrecked so hard, Isaac. No doubt. It's gone down a lot in the last few minutes here, even. Let's save this. Take a look. Yeah, jeepers. But you know what? Had we got in on this trend, which I missed, and that's 100% on me, this is why when it's in a trend, you let it run until you get the first up candle. Pretty sweet, right? Because who knows how far that's going to go. Can you imagine all the people right now who have been convinced that this is a new bull run, who are just getting totally roasted today? All right, we got one play. Is that Playboy? No, it's Dave and Buster's. Okay. All right. Let me edit this one last time. Now, we've gone through our strategy here. We've done market, charts, relative strength. Now we're going to backtest. The objective with the backtest is to make sure our stocks have a positive expectancy on both the 5 and the 10, and then we need to find which is better, the 5 or the 10. And this is not a long list, so I'm not too stressed about it. So strategy tester, 10-day bearish full, and if you need the criteria for that, it's in the trading room under backtesting criteria. Hey, by the way, if you are following along with day trades, be sure to get the position size calculator. I made that for you. I don't want you to lose it. All right, so BA has a negative 23% expectancy. So we're not going to trade that. I'm going to mark it red, and I'm not coming back. GE, positive 38% on the 10-day. Positive 50% on the 5-day. That looks good. 5-day PEP. And this one probably is liquid enough that we could do that spread I was talking about. All right, so HD, that's Home Depot. Had positive on the 5, positive on the 14, or on the 10, so that was a 10-day. Let me mark these both blue so I don't forget. Let's go to Costco. Negative. Of course, Costco only goes up. I give it all of my money. CL is negative. My very favorite Costco story was when we went for paper towels. Paper towels. You know, I was content with spending $35 on paper towels that'll last me for a year. We walked out. We just bought paper towels. Somehow, we didn't just buy paper towels. The entire trunk of my wife's SUV was filled to the brim, and it was $390 later of paper towels and everything else in the store. Yeah, that's my favorite Costco story. Okay, so GE and HD. Let's go to both GE and HD before we do anything and take a look at the liquidity on them. So, just so you guys know, we didn't skip any steps. Positive expectancy, best trend line. I did not make sure that the back tests exceed. I do need to do that, but I want to check their liquidity first. So we'll do GE. If we do September 16th, open interest. Oh, perfect. Lots of that. Okay, that's not going to be an issue on GE. What about HD? HD, not so much. So I'm going to focus my time today on GE because I want to build out the spread, and I want to do it methodically. So feel free if you want to take a look at GE and HD to go on that path. I'm going to focus on GE and make sure I build out this spread correctly. Okay, so the next thing I need to do, and I might even put one in on SPY too, depending. Remove all my annotations. Let me double check that it'll exceed the second and third buy points, which is really easy. You just go to your relative strength scanner. Be sure to update this with your account value. That way you have the appropriate position sizing. Let me just type in HD too. If we have time, we'll get to that one. I don't know why GE is not showing up. If this ever happens to you, you can just type the words, set up for entry, and then it'll all fill back in. But do know that this was formula based, and you'll need to undo your change before you save it. Okay. So 2 ATRs is 66.26 on the back test. I mean, if we were to look at this, what is this? 15 candles down, 18%. Keepers. That's what that would look like. So yeah, that's definitely going to pass our third buy point at 66.26. Okay. Very cool. Let me make a note for where we're at right now. 72 or 70, 62 entry. It's not going to be exactly that, of course, but let's, for now it's 70, 72 at the moment. Okay. I'm going to close some tabs. There's too many tabs here. All right, let's go to GE. September 16th. Now, is that a call? Yeah, we don't want that. Position, buy to open. Okay, we're removing the call. So we're blank slate here. We're going to add, buy a call, add, buy a call, add, sell a call, add, sell a call. Now, at the money on GE is 71. So we want to take the, where's it at? This one. Selling the 2 calls at 71. Buying 1 above. Then buying 5 away. So that, okay, that looks perfect. Right on the expiration, right at the money. The break-even point is 72.52. Okay, let me make that one light color, light purple color. Lavender, as they say. Cool. All right, so now we want to add in our long put, add, buy a put, at the same as that long strike there, the long call and the long put on the same strike, but we want to change the expiration to be, this is why I said I want a couple extra minutes to work through this. I didn't want to rush into it. If we're looking at puts, we need liquidity. That's not got enough. Let's see if we can do it on the 76. I mean, that does not meet my normal liquidity standards. Oh, this is way better. 75 on the September 23rd. September 23rd. 76? Can 76 work? 75 is better. See, when you're looking at SPY or Q or something like that, this liquidity is not an issue. So let me move these up 1, 70 to 69. It's all up 1. All right, 71.41. How does that change? We just lost $1 on the break-even point. So let's move it all back. I want to see if this gets filled without an issue. This may need to be 2 orders, just so you know. 71.75. Did I do that right? Oh, these need to go back 1. 70, 71, 75. Yeah, that should be right. I feel like we had it at 76 before, but these need to be $5 wide. Okay. So let's build this out. September 16th. 70, 71, 75. Now do this on 1 lot first. And then scale to the size you need. So it would be selling 2 of the 71s, buying a 70 and buying a 75 call. Calls on this side, puts on this side. So that comes in at 37 credit. Was 47. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get filled on that. Well, of course I'll get filled, but what price? GE. All right, working on September 16th, because we want this to expire as fast as possible. 71, 70, 75. Looking at 1, 1, and 2. Now, once you get that set up first, set that up first, then scale to the number you need. And I'm scaling based on my numbers here and how many puts that I'm going to buy. So, for example, if I were going to buy 10 puts, I would say I would make these single units here up to 10. So that would be 10, 20, 10. And then the other long put that I'll buy on a different expiration will be like that. So just like, it'll be 10 of these. So I'm just giving you a heads up. That's how I'm going to scale it. So then let's go to 72, 7. Okay. We don't need this page anymore. We're good on all this. Did I get filled? I didn't send the order. Sending it for 40, 140, see if I can get filled. The reason you want to send this in 2 orders is because this is a recognized spread. The broker wing butterfly is a recognized spread, and you should be able to get into it with less of an issue with just these strikes versus adding another leg into that. So let me see. Trying 37 now. Not filled at 37. How about 35? Okay, I got filled at... I have to refresh the page. I got filled at 35, so not a great fill, but it's fine. I'm sure Ernie's going to come on and say, I got filled at 77. All right, filled at 35. Now, so just to recap, that was buying a 70, selling 2 times the first value. So 1, 2, 1. Let's go back to here. 1x on the 70, 1x on the 75, 2x on the 71. Okay. Then going and adding a long put, and we found the 923 expiration, which is a week later, had the liquidity we wanted. So then going here, I mean, you could do it all in one order. It's not going to block you from doing it. You just won't get it filled at the right price. Okay, so buying 1 long put for every 1 spread that you just did. So September 23rd, 75 put. So really, this part is the part you're familiar with. The spread is the part that's new. Let's see if I can get filled. 65 or better, 465 or better. Did it fill? No. Okay, I'll try 65. I tried 460 first. 65 did not get filled. How about 70? 70 got filled. I'm filled exactly at 468. All right, so the combination of the two was a 468. Let me close this. It was 468 debit on the long put. And then it was 35 credit on the broken wing butterfly. Now, this is 1x for every 1x of these. Okay, so forgive me for going a little long on that, but I wanted to break it down, wanted to work it correctly. So now, it should be good to go. That total price, so 468 minus 385 gets us to 433. If we come over here, does it allow us to change? I was hoping we could put in the actual price we pay, but not. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this in the chat so you guys have it. And then I'll also put it on the Discord. This is the setup from today's trading room. Oh, wrong channel. This is the setup from today's trading room. Okay, so there you can reference it and check it out and see what this looks like on your end. Once you click this, it should go pretty much to the exact same strikes that I built it in. You want to do a call? Absolutely. Tyler, we do free consultations, my dude. Yeah. If you want to just email April, you can do that. April@10minutestocktrader.com or support@10minutestocktrader.com. They both go to her. Then she will be more than happy to set that up. I mean, Jorn and I were supposed to meet a couple of weeks ago, and that was the day the internet went out for me. So yeah, just hit me up, my dude. I'm here for you guys. Don't ever forget that. What I like to say, and I don't mean to be flippant about it, is I'm here for you, right? I don't have to do this. I actually really enjoy A, trading, and B, trading with you guys. So this makes a ton of fun. So I'm going to say we got in roughly at 70.85. Our break-even point on that spread is going to be 72.52. Also, this is now running on that Keltner channel. As we can see right now, it's running on that Keltner channel. Get off there. Because of that, we will close on the first update. On the first update, we'll go ahead and close this. Now, that may be tomorrow. That may be a week from now. If it goes and this spread expires, I'm going to go ahead and let that expire, but keep the long put and just let it roll. So that's the plan. We don't have enough time to do this again. Are we going to do the... Yeah, we did, Victor. We did. That was the long put on the 75 strike. That was the long put on the 75 strike. I did it on the September 23rd for liquidity reasons. Looking at the... There's not the put liquidity on anywhere except the 16th and the 23rd. So I went with that. The extrinsic value is only 41 cents, so it's less than 10%. But here's the crazy thing, Victor, right? You move this anywhere, hang on, check it out. 71, 72 is your break even. It basically doesn't change. That was the part that blew my mind. You've got the link, so you can play with this too. It doesn't change. So I was like, well, daggum, like, I don't have to go get one that's so deep in the money if it doesn't change the actual end result. So pretty interesting on that. All right. We have chit-chatted long enough. Let's move into the final thoughts. And guys, thank you for your patience today. I really wanted to build this out. In fact, do we have time to do it on the SPY? Down 4.4%. We could. Let's price this out real quick. SPY. If we did it here... 92, 97, $1 wide here, $5 wide, top to bottom. Fixing a net credit of 123. So this helps a lot. This tells you how much margin would be required for this trade. I'm gonna see if we have time. See if we can do it. Add, buy call, add, sell call, add, sell call. All right, so that was 32, or 392, 93, 97. 92, 90, oh, wait, hang on, 92, 93, and then 97. Awesome. So that gets a break-even price at 395.25. 395.25. Okay. Which is still $3 basically above where we're at right now. That's cool. And then if we added a long put into that, add buy put, and let's just make this a week later, change expiration from the 16th to the 23rd on that strike, 393.79 gives you about $1 still. See, that's the difference between adding the long put and then just keeping the spread. It was 393.79. I mean, both of these are still strong. Do I have a reason not to do it? Is what I'm asking myself right now. Is it set up from a chart perspective? Bearish power scanner. Yeah. I have no reason not to take this trade. I'm going to do it. Okay. So that was, we still have 4 minutes. So I'm going to talk a little less, move a little more. That was SPY. And it's right now about 93.50, 60. We can always move this up $1 or $2 as well. In fact, let's go do that real quick. 94, 95, and then make this 99, make this 99. Ah, okay. This was what I was running into before. That, okay, so we're not going to take the trade, and I want you to see why. See how this now is below? Whereas if we were $2 up, exact same trade, $2 difference. We now have a much higher probability. Okay, we're going to skip this one right now. It's the option pricing. It's not working correctly. In fact, it's right now at that break-even point. So we're going to skip that. Okay, so what we did today, put on the Brocoing Butterfly plus the long put in GE. Don't worry, I sent you a link that you can see what that looks like on optionstrat.com. I also put it on the Discord. I sent you a link here. I'll send an email with all the strikes and everything, so you don't have to stress about that. Now, let's move into our final thoughts. This goes to what I say almost all the time. Patience boosts your execution. Patience cuts your mistakes. Patience helps you control your emotions. Patience is the most important trading skill. I was talking to Dr. Sinclair, and I guess I want to see. I was talking to Dr. Sinclair, and he was saying, you know, he always thought it was all about entries and exits, and I was like, no, man, entries and exits matter, but really at the end of the day, it's trading psychology. It matters more if you can follow your rules for your entries and your exits. If you can be rigid in the plan and flexible in the results, flexible in the outcome, because we don't know where this is going to end up. On every trade, we have no idea. We know that if we're losing, we're going to cut it very quickly. But if we're winning, we're going to let that run as far as it can. And it could be all the way to zero on GE, which is unlikely. But the backtest shows some opportunities out there, right? So patience is the most important trading skill. And that's why Mark, like, in his 6 key trading rules, the first one is wait. Wait and cash for proper setups, as long as it takes. There's no reason to force anything in this game. This is not a casino. It's a strategy, right? It's chess moves. And every once in a while, you get the right move and you can take off every piece on the board. But between the time that happens, you'll lose one, you'll lose one, you'll lose one, and then knock them all down at once. So, okay, I will send you guys an email with everything we did today. Be sure to check out that link that I sent in the chat as well as on the Discord so you can see visually what this looks like. Play around with it a little bit. Give me your feedback. Let me know what you think. And I'm here for you. So Tyler, let's make a time, and everybody, let's make a time where I can hang with you and talk to you and help you out in any way possible. I appreciate everything that I get the opportunity to do with you awesome 10-minute traders. I will see you right back here tomorrow. Talk soon.
Hey, don't forget, before you head out, head to secretinvestingbook.com right now to get your free copy of the Secret Investing Book. This is how to finally get a positively unfair advantage in the stock market. And it has 13 of the secrets that Wall Street does not want you to know. And I want to send this to you for free today. Just help me by covering shipping. And the way you can do that is by going to secretinvestingbook.com. That's secretinvestingbook.com, and I'll ship this out for you right away.